Hey everybody, welcome to the TNT Team Zoom call. We're so excited that you've joined us, and there's a whole lot of things going on in the world and within our little team. I just wanted to say that, prayers go out to everybody that was affected by what happened in Las Vegas. And I typically have to go there a lot for work, and that's been home to our Plexus convention. So it kind of, it was, emotional for a lot of people. And I think that during these times, it's kind of hard on us as social people that work on social media, because you do have to kind of stop for a little bit and kind of not rest your business, but you have to be respectful of what's happening in the world. And when a tragedy of this size, we do have to kind of back off a little and focus a little more on humanity and kindness and prayer. And thankfully, what I've seen from our group is pretty much everybody did that. But the other thing is we also have to continue to work our business. And I know that it's hard because you do kind of want to pull the covers over your head, but you have to kind of figure out a way to balance sympathy and empathy and kindness and still continue, because this is, for a lot of people, your livelihood. But I do appreciate how the majority of our team did not post a lot yesterday. I posted some and some today, but hopefully things will not get back to normal, because I don't think that we're ever going to get back to normal, but hopefully we can continue on with what we're doing. And I'm going to talk more later on in the call about posting and give you all some tips on posting. I also want to take a moment and let you know that we have our sweet Trila in our prayers. She is actually doing the visitation for her mother-in-law this evening, and I just want her to know that we are here loving on her from afar. I'm going to go to the service tomorrow and hopefully give her some support. So if you can, keep her in your prayers also. And there's a lot of people on our team, they're going through a lot of things right now. And so that's what's so amazing about Plexus, is that we can lift each other up, help each other, hold each other's hands, and hopefully offer some kind words and some comfort. Okay, so let's go back and let's talk about September for a minute. I just want to give a shout out to some amazing people. First of all, the people that have just joined our team since last week. We're so excited to have you. We are here to help you, guide you, mentor you, whatever your journey is, whether it's health and wellness, whether it's you want to build a business, whether you just want to share with some of your friends. We're here to help you. So with that, I'd like to welcome Paula Nelson, Sharon West, Mary Louise Stansel, and this last person that joined us today, her name is Jeannie, and I'm going to say Kronkovic. I'm not sure. Hopefully I hope I didn't butcher that too much. But anyway, welcome to our team. We're so excited to have you. And just know that we're here. If you need us, reach out. We're more than happy to help you. We had some amazing sales this past month. A shout out to Trila. She was over 900 in sales. Diane Bradshaw and Susan Shocker, both over 800 in sales. And Kimberly Alds was at 700. And then the rock star of the month, who just started this month, the Jonette and Travis Watson team, were at 600. So congratulations, guys. That's an amazing accomplishment. And now you got to go in and convert some of those to ambassadors and get your team going. I'm so excited for all of you, though. Congratulations. And we had a couple people rank up this month. I'm just so excited, and I can hardly wait to see what happens in October. Okay, so speaking of October, yay for the planner. Now, those of you that didn't get the planner last year, I cannot tell you how amazing it is. It's all about Plexus. I mean, it's got all of these special things that are things to motivate you, to help you build your business. There's places to put your goals, places to put your thoughts, and of course, places to put all your meetings and calls and keep a record of where you are, where you need to be, and what you need to be doing. I can't live without mine. So how do you get the October incentive? Easy. You sign 2 new ambassadors, they need to order a welcome kit, and they need to have their backup order set, and then 2 preferred customers. And guys, you got a lot of time to do this. You got a lot of time. Well, I think that I can't remember the cutoff date. It's not the 31st though. I'll get back with you and give you the exact cutoff date, but it is, I think, maybe the 25th or 26th.
27th.
27th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not the 31st, so make sure you get that done before then. Okay, we have a lot of things on the calendar this month. We have the 60-day challenge going on, and let me tell y'all something. If you're talking to someone and they've kind of pushed back on Plexus, use the 60-day challenge. Invite them to join the 60-day challenge. Even though we're a week in, you've still got plenty of time, and say, okay, so you're not ready to do Plexus right now, but I know that you're concerned about your health and wellness. Would you like for me to put you on this 60-day challenge? It's so easy. The first week we just did water. This week we're doing 2 salads a day, and the majority of people will say yes to that, and that is going to give you a gateway into them getting more information about Plexus. We do post about Plexus on that page, but not a whole lot. So the first intention of every ambassador should be to help a person with their health and wellness. So if they say no, you can come back and say, okay, well, I understand, now's not your time, but would you be interested in the 60-day challenge? It's free, and it's just like-minded people that want to get healthier. So use that to your advantage. And guys, I've added over 30 people to it. I know Monica added 34 people to it. They're not all Plexus customers. Will they be? Hope so. And what I'm doing is showing them I care about their health and wellness, and I want them to take good care of themselves, and I want to be in partnership with them. So hopefully, prayerfully, they'll come back and order from us. So use that. Use it. I want to go over the calendar really quick. We have a 7-day challenge starting on the 16th. And we're going to have hopefully a graphic for you to start advertising about that by this weekend. And y'all, the 7-day challenges are so easy. If you can get somebody to place an order for the 7-day challenge, it's $25. Get them on that. They are very likely to continue on. So invite your friends, invite your fit centers. Hey, okay, well, you don't want to spend $100. How about $25? And you can see what it tastes like. You can see what the support you're going to get. You're going to see how, whether you, how you kind of feel, and you need to tell them you're not going to see a major change in 7 days, but they can at least see if they like how it tastes and if they have any feelings about it. Anyway, I think it's a great way. We also are going to have an online party right now. It's scheduled for the 26th. Treely usually does our online parties, but we will be at Leaders Retreat. So we are going to probably ask one of you guys to step up and do that for us. And one of the things that is going to help you grow as a Plexus ambassador and leader is if you step up and you accept these challenges. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen for a few minutes because we had a lot of questions about the compensation plan. We have a lot of new ambassadors, and I wanted to go ahead and go over that kind of quick, but with a little in-depth. So hold on one second. Let me get this to full. So let's just talk about this real quick. So the majority of you we have a lot of new ambassadors on our team. So I just wanted to go through this quickly, but give you some ideas so that you can kind of know what's going on. Now, let me tell you this much about the compensation plan. I didn't have anybody explain it to me. And what I found out was that when it applied to me, I totally understood. But I'm going to go through it pretty quick, and let's see if I can't answer some questions that some of you have. So first and foremost, your first $99.99 in sales or your purchase have zero commission. From $100 to $499.99, you make 15% off of what you sell. To me, the sweet spot is when you get to 500, because once you get to 500 in personal sales, you make 25% off of everything you sell. Okay? So to me, that is very, very important. Get to that 500 spot. And let me tell you, I know that some of you are thinking, well, you know, I'm having a hard time selling. The market is saturated. You know, I can't get any sales. I'm gonna call baloney on that. I've been doing this. It'll be 4 years this month, and I had over 2,000 in sales. So if somebody that's been doing it this long can come up with new customers, so can you. Okay, so no excuses. Of course, all of you know that preferred customers are our friends unless they are ambassadors. And excuse me, when you get a preferred customer, excuse me, you get a cash bonus on top of the 15 or the 25%. So when I talk to a customer, and I have some hardcore retail customers that will not convert to preferred, but I explain to them, okay, listen, you can stop this at any time. You know, we can stop it on your computer, or we can make a phone call. On your fourth shipment, the price is going to drop 10%. So you really want to get your customers to become preferred customers, because once you get over that 25% and you've got 10 preferred customers, cha-ching, you're making some dough. Okay, so let's go up here and let's talk about signing up people on your team. Of course, the first level is silver. That's when you sign 3 people. So you want to get to silver as quickly as possible. At silver, you don't need any outside points. You actually don't even have to have any points. You just need 3 people that got their either signed up in that 1 month, or you can sign 1 and the other 2. Make sure that they get their 100 in personal volume. At the end of the month, you need to have either 3 new ambassadors or 1 ambassador with their personal volume, and 2, you get the point. So the next level you want to reach is our gold level, and that is so exciting. And you need 100 points to become gold. Now, how do you get your points? Well, you go down here to this chart, and it's going to tell you. So for every level 1, 2, and 3 people that get their 100 in personal volume, meaning that they purchased or sold over 100 in volume, you're going to get 5 points for those people, for each people. So technically, you need 20 people with their points in one given month to rank to gold. Now, this is where it gets a little complicated, and I want you to pay close attention. To be gold, you cannot have one level 1 and that person signs up everybody else. You have to still maintain at least 3 people outside of that one person that has their points. So when you look at a chart, you can draw it out. You'll have your 3 people. Now all the rest can be, I mean, you've got to have you've got to have 3 outside of your primary link. So technically you need to sign 4 people. And then those other 4 people can work for you to get that 100 points. They can be signing people to their team. But you need to watch this outside leg number when you are ranking up. So you cannot sign 3 people, have 1 person turn around and sign 16 or 17 people. It doesn't work that way. And that's only fair. Plexus wants to make sure that you continue to add people to your team. So to get to senior gold, you need 250 points, and you have to have 40 from your outside leg. So as you progress on, you can see that it starts to add up pretty quickly, and the whole time. That's why when you go to your back office and you look at your dashboard, you're going to see how many points you have, and underneath it, it's going to tell you how many you have in your outside leg. then I think you can actually click on what level you are reaching for, and it will tell you what you need. So as you add people, be sure to watch for your outside leg. Continue to add people. Now, we all know about the bonuses. That's the best. So when you rank to silver, you get a $100 bonus. Gold, you get a $250. Senior gold, $350. Ruby, $500. And senior ruby is $750. And if you'll look over here, as you rank up, you begin to get paid on more and more levels. So as a Ruby ambassador, I'm only paid 1 through 6 on levels 1 through 6. So, you know, I want to get to senior Ruby so that I can start counting my level 7s. So until you get to senior gold, you're only going to be paid on your levels 1 through 5. And y'all, really, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, unless you've got somebody that is just blowing it out of the water and they've got lots of people signing, odds are you're not gonna need those points. So watch for your outside leg points. The other thing is you also earn a commission off of your level 1s. After they reach their $100, you make 5% off of everything that they sell. So this can definitely start to add up too. You're signing a bunch of level 1s, and that's going to help you get more, make a little bit more money. So that's the basics on getting paid. You know, you're going to get a building bonus, business building bonus every time you sign somebody with a welcome kit. So if it's a level 1, you're going to get 50% of that, and as it goes down to the levels, the percentage drops down. So like if somebody on my team signs a level 3 and they get a welcome kit, I get a percentage of that, which starts to add up, guys. When you get a team and they're adding, you know, you're starting to add, you and your team are adding quite a few people in a week, those Wednesday checks are pretty sweet. So that's the main part. Of course, we've got our fast start achievement bonus. If you go gold, senior gold, rubies, or senior ruby in your first 30 days, the achievement bonuses are doubled. So that can be a lot of money if you can get to senior gold, ruby, or senior ruby. Okay, so let's go back. Hopefully I can close this out. I'm having a little technical difficulties tonight. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things really quick. We talked earlier, I don't know if I can get it to go back. Let me see. I'm just gonna go ahead and talk so that I don't have to stop because we're running out of time. I wanted to talk really quick about posting on Facebook because, like I said, you know, we have to be kind of careful of what we're doing in a tragedy. But let's just go, let's just talk about on a day-to-day. If you're posting, there's a couple little tips that that I have seen, and I want to give you some ideas on posting. Well, first, let me go back. I'm going to tell you one little thing that I started doing, and I don't think I shared it last week. One of the things that I've been doing that has really, really helped me is I go on and I wish somebody a happy birthday. Now, if I went to high school with that person, or I kind of know that person, I also send them a private message, and I say to them, hey, happy birthday. If you, there, I'm getting close. I'm getting so close. I say, happy birthday, and I say, I would love to send you a small Plexus birthday present to keep the party going. If you would like a little Plexus present, send me your address. And y'all, people, every day, somebody says, I would love that. So, I mean, it's shocking. I probably have 14 out right now. And all I do is I go to the dollar store, I buy a dollar birthday card, I put a stick of Slim in there, I put a packet of cream and a packet of Ease and my business card, and I wrote, happy birthday, and I mail it off. And y'all, people will write me and say, oh my gosh, I got my birthday present, and they just love it. The thing is about people on their birthday is that they're happy and they're open, and they're not saying no to everything. When you say to keep the party going, they're so excited. So make sure you go online and you wish those people a happy birthday. Then if you don't really know them, send them just a message and start a dialogue. If you do kind of sort of know them or you have common bonds, send them, can I send you a Plexus birthday present? They're so excited. They don't care. Anyway, that's something that's really been working for me. So let's talk really quick about some other Facebook tips, because it's something that we all have to work on every single day. And I'm guilty of it too. So one of the tips that we have out there is identify your passions. What do you love? So for me, like I love the Dallas Cowboys. Well, I didn't last Sunday, but I do most of the time. So a lot of times I'll say, message me for a special if the Cowboys win, or I'll just post about the Cowboys and people will write about the Cowboys. So, and you saw tonight, I posted a video with my dog. Guys, post things that you're passionate about. Share with people. Start conversations with people about things you're passionate about. Also go and look for groups that you have common bonds with. So you can go into the search engine and say, I could go in there and say Shorkies, because that's what we have. We have a crazy Shorkie. And then I could join groups of people that have Shorkies. Or you may have some rare disorder. Well, go and search that in the Facebook thing and get on those groups. And that way you can start commenting, building some relationships on those groups, and you can just connect with people and build relationships. The other thing is be yourself, but be your best self. So I'm just going to say this. This is your brand. This is your business. Social media is your billboard. So if you're going on there and you're posting, oh my gosh, I had the worst day. My feet are killing me. I can't wait to go to bed. I burned the dinner. Y'all, nobody wants to see that. Post the good things that happen. People, and especially right now, people are looking for joy. People are looking for fun. People are looking for things that make them laugh, that make them smile. You don't want to go out there and start posting a bunch of crazy stuff for a little while. You want to kind of wait. But people are looking for some happiness. So post your best self. Post funny things. I don't know if you saw today, my mentor, Jen and Phil, they're in San Francisco, and they posted something about being on this idyllic scenic beach, and a bird pooped on Phil, and that's kind of funny stuff. It's real, it's transparent, but people like that. So no bad language, absolutely. No bad language. Not a lot of skin. We don't need to see your boobs or we don't need to see any of that kind of stuff. Be careful. Be yourself, but be positive. And remember, this is your business. Facebook is your billboard. Social media is your billboard. And I was saying, if you don't want your grandmother to see it, don't put it out there. One of the things that is really hard, and it's hard for me, is time management when I get on social media, because you just want to sit there and scroll. So bless yourself with 10 minutes in the morning and say, done. Stop scrolling and start working, okay? So you've got to be really careful because it will suck you in. Now, I will say this. While you are scrolling, you need to see what your friends are up to. If your friend is posting that they just had a bowel blockage and they had to have surgery, then you might want to send them a private message and say, oh, Sherry, I'm so sorry. That is so sad. I would love to visit with you when you get home. or when you feel better. Don't give them a sales pitch while they're laying in the hospital, but you do want to reach out to them and say, I'm so sorry. You wouldn't believe how common that is. And I've learned so much in the past couple of years. I'll call you in a few weeks and see how you're doing, or something like that. You don't want to shove it down their throat. But do make sure that you are being careful with your time. Okay, this is really, this is something that's hard, and I'm bad about this. Don't spam people with Plexus. I have to work on, because it's so easy to grab a shareable. Well, and I use shareables, but y'all, you need to limit your shareables to 2 a day, maybe. And the rest of the time, you need to post more real things. Like I'm going to post a little bit that, I was able to go visit my bonus daughter at her college today. Y'all, at my other job, I would have had to take a vacation day. Well, I'm my boss, so I got to go. I got to go spend the day with her and hopefully influence somebody's life. And so I'm going to post about that. So you can post about Plexus without ever even saying anything about it. You can post a picture of you with your family or something, and you're holding a cup that says Plexus. People are going to go, what does her cup say? So use other methods to subliminally get it to people that you're a Plexus person. Like my t-shirt says Plexus, okay? So I can post something in my t-shirt. I don't really have to say anything about Plexus. If you're doing the 60-day challenge, like I could post later on, oh my gosh, I feel great. 2 days in a row, I've had 2 salads. This is amazing. So think outside of the box. Don't spam people. I hear like the younger generation, like my son, is so mad that we advertise on Facebook that he took himself off. So he's Instagram, Snapchat, and all of that. So we have to also consider the younger generation that's coming up. He's 31. I want that age group to be my customers. So I have to be cognizant of what they want to see on Facebook. And I have to work harder on Instagram and Snapchat and all of that. So anyway, don't spam about your business. Don't be boring, because you don't want to be boring. People will scroll right past your boring. If you're constantly just posting a picture of what you had for dinner, they're going to scroll past that, unless it's just absolutely amazing. But you need to be careful. Don't be boring. We have a fickle, fast audience. They're fast, they're fickle, they want to see interesting things, okay? So make sure that you post some interesting things. And the last thing is, guys, you gotta commit. You got to commit or you got to get, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, it's really hard to do this business without social media. Unless you're cold calling people, and unless you are, doing millions of parties, it's so hard. Because if you've got 3,000 friends on Facebook and you post the right stuff and you build an audience, then you're going to touch a whole lot more lives. And you're not going to touch all 3,000 of them because of the Facebook algorithms. But you can touch a whole lot more people on social media than you can in real life. So use it. Don't be afraid. And I'm going to tell you one other thing. Facebook Live will get you some action. People are curious about Facebook Live. And if you post videos, pop up to the top. Facebook loves people that use videos. So post videos. Don't be afraid to do a Facebook Live. Guys, that's one of my goals for October, is one Facebook Live every week. And that's going to get more people. The more people that click on your post, the more people are going to see your post. So don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Go out there and put yourself out there. Be transparent, be real, and be fun and engaging and exciting. Post some things with bright colors. For some reason, blue is attractive on posts. A lot of people will naturally click if they see ocean water or pool water. I don't know why, but that's just one of the stats that shows that people like that. So, okay, so busy, crazy week for a lot of people. We have to be cognizant of what's going on in our world, but at the same time, continue to work. Let me tell you, if you can jump on a corporate power hour, I know they had 2 today. I couldn't jump on them. Do them. Do them. We hosted one on Sunday night. It worked out great. I will probably try to do a couple more throughout the week just to give you guys some guidance. But the power hours are just tremendous. I can't tell you how great they are. So if you can jump on a power hour, do it. Okay, everybody, that's all I've got for tonight. I'm going to keep all of you in my thoughts and prayers. I know that this has been an emotional 2 days, and it's going to continue to be kind of emotional, so we have to give some grace while we're posting and while we're talking to people. You know, I mean, I was shocked at how many of my friends were actually in Vegas, and so I mean, the 6 degrees of separations is a real deal, and we just all have to join together and pray for our nation, pray for each other, pray for our business, and I think we're all going to be okay. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to our new people, and as always, dream big. Thanks, guys.